Hi guys, welcome back to History with Heath, and I'd just like to clarify a few things that I got wrong, well, kind of wrong, in my video about Yungdrung Bon, which was my video just before my last video. And I know I usually do the thing where I do religion, history, religion, and the religion topic is related to the history one. This time I know it's not, but I promise my next video will be a history one on the Anglo-Saxons, then the one after that will be a religion one about Celtic Christianity, which relates to the Anglo-Saxons. Anyway, so in my previous video on Yungdrung Bon, I said that Tom Pashenda probably was a Buddha that was like a incarnation of Kasapa Buddha, which was the Buddha that preceded Gautama, and there's actually lots of evidence for these previous Buddhas existing before Gautama, before Shakyamuni, and most estimates place Kasapa Buddha around 1000 BC, while the estimates for around Tom Pashenda was born, which is the most likely time by Tibetologists, say that he was probably born around 1917 BC, and that he died in 1835 BC. And of course that means that he precedes Kasapa, so I would say he probably precedes Kongama as well, which I believe to be the one before Kasapa. So I think I'll place him just before Kongama, and I would say he is at the same level as the other Buddhas. Not as like a minor one, but as a proper one. And he should be put in those lineages. Also, another thing I said that I got kind of wrong was about the different kinds of bun. That there's the prehistoric bun, Yundrung bun, and mixed bun. And I got that kind of wrong because I read this article by Dmitry Ermakov, who is one of the founders of the Society for the Preservation of Yundrung Bon in the UK, and this article basically talked about how Bon is like the word Dharma, in that Dharma is used by all the Dharmic religions to talk about their religion. Like Buddhists will say their religion is called Buddha Dharma, or Sikhs will say their religion is Sikh Dharma, and Hindus will say that their religion is Hindu Dharma, and Jains will say their religion is Dharma, and that Bon should be used for that as the set in a similar way, in that Bon should be more or less a collection of religions, and that Yungdrung Bon is just one of those big things that came out of Bon. And basically, Yundrung Bon did have a religion split from it, or at least a semi-religion, which was Bonsar, or New Bon, which I did mention before, which is sort of their syncretic Bon traditions. And the traditions that make up this, the other religions that make up this label Bon, are the ones that are in the prehistoric Bon. And prehistoric Bon basically ended up as what is today mixed Bon, in a way. That's a bit different to the prehistoric Bon, because there's two types of mixed Bon in a way. There's mixed Bon as in Yudrung Bon, that mixed with other indigenous faiths, and then there's mixed Bon as in prehistoric Bon mixed with other traditions like that, like in Mongolia and Lake Baikal. Prehistoric Bon there sort of developed into its own traditions. And in this article, it also said that shamanism shouldn't even be a word, and that shamanism should only refer to the Siberian kind of it, because shamanism sort of it just generifies it too much by saying that somebody in Africa, a shaman in Africa, a shaman in America, and a shaman in Asia are all doing the same religious practice, even though that's not true. And that shamanism should only refer to the sort of the Asian Siberian beliefs. And mixed Bon is sort of around that, because one of the kinds of mixed Bon is Yungdrung Bon, which is followed by the Yungdrung people, and that's an actual mixture of Yungdrung Bon with indigenous beliefs. But then of course in Mongolia and Buryatia and Lake Baikal, that's the mixture of prehistoric Bon with the others. Anyway, yeah, this was just a very short video, and I just wanted to go back on some things just to outline just things. Anyway, I'll see you in my next video, which will be released literally just after this one, which will be my second part on the Anglo-Saxon history. Goodbye.